So now we're making tomato salad. This is a bit of a personal invention. You want firm heritage tomatoes for this. Take off the tops. We're going to blanch them. So you just want to score in across. I do it across the top. Everyone says to do it across the bottom, but if you do it across the bottom, it cooks the tomato a lot more. So now we're going to blanch them. So we've got some iced water and some boiling water. With the tomatoes, we're going to blanch them just until the skin can start peeling off. So you want a lot of boiling water and a lot of iced water so that the tomato doesn't cook. We've drained the water off the tomatoes and now we're going to peel them. So peeling tomatoes, just want to take the skin off. Green tomatoes are always difficult. Did you see I blanched it for like 6 times longer than the other ones? Beautiful. Good. So we've peeled our tomatoes, cut them into quarters. We're going to keep the seeds separate because we will use them. Okay, we have our tomato seeds and all the centers. We'll go through that in a minute. We're just going to lay out the tomatoes on some kombu. With our tomato seeds, we'll just remove as much water as possible. I'm just going to press down on the tomatoes so that there's as much contact with the kombu as possible. And we'll put it in the fridge. I'm going to leave that for about an hour and then we'll come back to it. So, our tomatoes have been Kobujime, which has drawn out a lot of the water, so they're quite firm now. And then we're just going to season our tomatoes. They have quite a high umami content, as they're tomatoes which already have a high umami content, and then we've Kobujime that, which adds another layer of umami. We're going to go with a good bit of salt, a tiny bit of shirikoji liquid, a tiny bit of ponzu, and some olive oil, and a drink of sake. We're going to finish that with the tomato seeds. A sprinkle of salt and just a light drizzle of olive oil. To explain a little bit about Kobujime, it's a technique that's traditionally used for fish, especially white fish, sometimes prawns as well. You can do it with basically anything. It's not common to use it on a vegetable, so I thought it would be quite fun to do a tomato version. It imparts the umami from the kombu and a little bit of the salt as well. And because the kombu starts off very dry, it extracts some of the moisture content, which means that you have a different texture in the tomatoes in the product that you Kobujime, and you also have a higher umami concentrate in the tomatoes as well. And that's a Kobujime tomato salad done.